Check. Welcome aboard on Final Approach POV. Yesterday we did get a world record in Sao Paulo with 1.893 million. Yes, 1.893 million. So I was thinking today either give it another shot to increase the score or go to Orlando flying the same plane and try and get a world record there. I think I'm already set in Sao. I did want to do Sao Paulo first, but I'm kind of changing my mind here. Ugh. Infinity. I forgot to launch that. That'll be up shortly. That way we get some sound effects. Come on. Alright. Tickfinity is up. Drop some likes already on stream. Show some support. We're flying into Orlando for this landing challenge with the Airbus 737 MAX. We're just gonna keep on descending on downward. Try and make this happen. Appreciate everyone joining again. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, drop some likes on stream. Subscribe if you're checking us out via YouTube. Again, yesterday I did drop a world record in Sao Paulo. So I'm hoping to carry that momentum over into the Orlando challenge today. Luckily, it's the same plane, so that's why I'm doing the Orlando challenge. Same aircraft, so I'm hoping to utilize the same techniques and get a high score. Low and slow is the way to go. And if you're new to the channel, you're gonna see a lot of flying low and slow. A lot of low and slow flying. Let's go to 30 degrees of flaps. I will have to end stream, not right now, a little early today. But let's still see if we can make this happen. I'm gonna go full flaps, increase some thrust. I forgot to record locally. Let me record. I am recording locally. This way it doesn't capture my voice or anything, just the video, and I can go back. Crash. There we go. All right, awesome. It froze because of the recording. All right. Appreciate the follow. I'm not as low as I want to be. So I'm just gonna dip down a little bit more. I already know some folks in the comments saying too low, 4 red lights, 4 pappy lights. I know, I don't care about the pappy lights. So yesterday I did get number 6 in the world for Sao Paulo. Same aircraft. I'm trying to bring that momentum over to the Orlando challenge with the Airbus, sorry, not Airbus, Boeing 737 MAX. Touchdown at 150. Ooh, no, we ballooned. Wow. Wow. We ballooned right there at the end. When I thought I touched down and I flared a bit and I cut power, the aircraft actually took flight. That's gonna definitely hurt our score. Yeah, that's gonna hurt our score. Yeah, 1 million. You know how to drive a plane. Replay. So I can't show a replay. Not the same replay. It always is. Like if you've played the game and you're familiar with the replay, the game doesn't let you actually record the challenges. I can record locally and playback for you guys, but not like the in-game recording to show all the various angles for the landing. The game just doesn't allow you to do that. You would normally get a menu right up here. See, I'm bringing the mouse. No menu pops up for the PCR. Only that HUD if I want to use the HUD, but I don't necessarily use the HUD. Don't care for the HUD. But I am recording locally, so luckily, whenever when I get that world record, I'll go ahead and replay the world record landing at the least. Appreciate everyone joining. Hit that follow button if you're not already doing so. I'm Final Approach POV, aka Shut Up Shush, world record holder, giving out live tips live on stream. And yesterday I did live on stream Sao Paulo challenge in the 737. I did 1.893 million, which was pretty much 100 feet per minute. What's up, Freddie from Myanmar? You're watching from Mandalay, Myanmar. That is awesome. Welcome from across the water. We're gonna go flaps 30 degrees, make our final approach here. We're still descending at 1,000 feet per minute or so, and we're gonna wanna keep on descending. I'm gonna fly in low and slow. Very much against all the rules and regulations and the playbook. Gonna go full flaps, 40 degrees, increase some thrust, which will alleviate our rate of descent. Gonna trim the aileron slightly to the left. You can see how the plane keeps teeter-tottering. That's the crosswind. That's why I'm trimming the ailerons to the left slightly. Ooh, now it's hard to control, which is always the case when you're low and slow. 129 knots, folks, 0 feet per minute. Right now I have full control of the aircraft, so to speak, where I can rise or descend at will. Let's try and maintain this flight in. Oof. Oof. Zero. Oh, 150. Man. 150. So that's going to be around 1.7 million because it was the 150 landing. It's the better side of the airport. There you go, to watch the ATC, at least get a view of the ATC. Ah, I lost control of my aircraft here. There we go. Auto brakes. $1.7. Wow, 1.2. Oh, wow. Okay, I must have overshot it. Okay, let's give it another shot. What sim is this? MSFS 2024? Yes, this is Flight Simulator 2024. Shout outs again to Freddie from Myanmar, checking us out from Mandalay, Myanmar. I think that's in South America. Let me know in the comments. I'm not the best with geography. Myanmar, I believe that's South America. We're going to deploy flaps, begin descending down, or at least continue descending down. Appreciate everyone tuning in again. Drop some likes, tap that screen, hit that follow button if you're not already doing so. Let's reach my goal for today. Really trying to make another record as well. Trying to get this record in game. Appreciate the follow. Again, I'm Shut Up Shush. In game, that's my gamer tag. My username here on TikTok and YouTube is Final Approach POV. Appreciate the follow or follows. And again, I'm a world record holder, so if you definitely want to see some world records live on stream, or at least learn to land better, give me a follow, give me a sub, drop some likes as well. Hit that share button even if you're not going to share it. It does help out the algorithm. I got full flaps, actually sorry, 30 degrees of flaps making my final approach. I'm a little high than I want to be. I'm going to decrease thrust, pitch up so I don't gain so much speed. And we're descending at 1,700 feet per minute. Very much against regulation. I think regulation's 1,000. This is a game, folks, and I'm just trying to get a high score. No passengers on board. We're just flying into Orlando. MCO, I think, is the chow, if you will. Increasing thrust here. Got to slow my rate of descent. Fly out a little bit more. Oof, this is so tough. This one is tough, I'm not gonna lie. This is harder than Sao Paulo, the crosswind here. You can see how I'm holding the yoke to the left just to make it steady, and then the crosswind gave in, and then yeah, you can see the plane teeter-tottering. That's all crosswind. All right. What I'm gonna do to combat with the crosswind is come in a little faster than I normally do. You can see the plane kind of bouncing up and down. I'm gonna use 30 degrees of flaps instead of 40. And right now I'm at 135, 134 feet per minute. I'm sorry, knots. And I'm gonna glide her right in a little faster than normal. Again, just to contend with the crosswinds. $150. Hopefully it was on target. It's not always easy to tell. The nose flared back up heavily because of the speed I was coming in at. All in all, still a smooth landing for the passengers. They don't know what just transpired. They don't know that my flare was insane. Oh, I wanted to retract everything for the camera, then get to the speed flaps. 1.348. No. We can do better. We're aiming for 1.8 again, like we did yesterday. Appreciate all the new followers today, folks. QLA Avion. I'm guessing you're asking what plane. This is a 737 MAX. Flying into Orlando MCO. Again, this is the landing challenge in Flight Simulator, so I don't choose the plane. It's the plane that they give you. Yesterday, I did drop 1.893 million in Sao Paulo for the number 6 spot world record. So I'm hopefully trying to carry that momentum over into for this challenge. Appreciate the follow. I don't know what's up with my follow counter. It doesn't seem to be working. Drop some likes on stream, please, folks. It really does help out the algorithm, push the stream. I am a world record holder. Final Approach POV, aka Shut Up Shush in game. And again, I have several world records. Most notably St. Bart's. I'm number 3 in the world for that one. I just did Sao Paulo yesterday for number 6. I'm top 5 for Flabard, which is a 172 aircraft you fly into that runway or that airplane or airport. I did have Voss as well, but I was recently taken out just based on scores. You know, people give attempts. Sometimes they beat your score. It is what it is. But St. Bart's has been long standing with 1.758 million, I believe, something along those lines. Just about smoke those approach lights. Yeah, I don't necessarily care for the approach. Family photo, what's up? Appreciate you joining us via YouTube. Is it a little bit too high? Yep, I even right now I'm actually a little too high. I know some folks are like, "What? 4 red lights? You're gonna die!" No, I'm not. I'm fine. I know what I'm doing. Full flaps.
What's the computer saying?
Glide slope. Because I'm not following the glide slope. I'm very low. In reference to those 4 red pappy lights right there in front of us, I am fairly low than where I should be. Oh man, this crosswind is nasty. Woo. Oh shit, Taki mushrooms. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, don't hit those lights. We're at 10. We're at 10.
Me Brazil.
Oh man, 150. Ah man, when you're low to the ground like that, to make that butter kiss happen under 100 is hard. It is very hard. Why is my screen so bright? Oh, let the score finish. Yep, 1.56, very close to my personal best so far. We're getting better, we're getting better. Low and slow is the way to go. What's up, Cow in Brazil? I actually did Brazil landing challenge yesterday. Sao Paulo, I got number 6 in the world for Sao Paulo. Let's check my settings here. Is it because the HDR? No, that's so weird. I don't have the normally there's a setting. Oh, the exposure. There it is. Lower the exposure some. I just feel like the whites are so prevalent. No, that's not racist. Talking about the color of the game. The white is bad. The whites seem to be a bit outshining other colors here. I am running an ultra wide RTX 4090 is my graphics card, 49-inch OLED LED. We're gonna continue descending. I get it. At first I thought it was real. Haha, well thank you. That means the graphics were that good. The graphics were that good. Drop some likes on stream, folks. Hit that follow button if you're not already doing so. Hit that sub button. I am Final Approach POV, aka Shut Up Shush in game, and I do have several world records out there. And right now, I'm trying to get us into Orlando.
I live in Sergipe, Brazil. Send me a shout.
Hey, I live in Sergipe, Brazil. Send me a shout. What's up, Cow Italo? Thank you for tuning in South America in Brazil. Again, I do have the world record number 6 spot for Sao Paulo, Brazil, landing in Sao Paulo with the 737 MAX. The computer's gonna keep screaming glide slope. It is what it is. I'm gonna go full flaps, increase our thrust, get us to around 60% or so. 61. Let's even these out. Go. Let's go. 61, 61. Want to give a little more power in my right engine. See if that helps compensate. Appreciate the gifts. I'm giving a little more power in my right engine to help hopefully offset this crosswind that's beating us up. We're coming in faster than I would like, but it is helping with the crosswind, like fighting against that crosswind. I like zooming out as well. Let's zoom out. Appreciate the followers and thank you for the gifts. TikTok has been buggy lately. It's been suspending me for these past couple days. And the reason is kind of dumb. It doesn't even clarify. But it says I'm inappropriately asking for gifts, which I find to be BS. For those tuning in, I haven't even mentioned it once. So I'm not sure what's going on, but appreciate the gifts and thank you folks for tuning in. Let's hopefully get this world record here. 10, 10, 10, 100. That was a touchdown at 100, folks. So you might be wondering, oh, the flare. I'm already flared. I'm flared the entire time. Ooh, the flaps. They're up though. They're up. Right in front of the tower. Ooh, I thought that was gonna be better than that. I must have overshot. Let's continue flying again, folks. 737 here, flying into Orlando. Which plane should I fly? The A330 or the 777? Hey, I say go for the 777. I speak. Hi, I'm watching from Myanmar. Thank you, Freddie from Myanmar. Where's Myanmar? That's South America, correct? 2500. Or is that like Indonesia area? I'm not the best with geography, so don't judge. Maybe I'm close, maybe I'm not close. So the landing challenge starts off with autopilot. That's why you see the plane bouncing up and down, and that's why I press this button here to shut off the autopilot. Appreciate everyone tuning in again. I'm Final Approach POV, world record holder. In-game gamer tag is Shut Up Shush. And I do have several world records out there. And right now, or at least today, I am shooting and gunning for the Orlando landing challenge. Since I did Sao Paulo yesterday in the same aircraft, I figured let me carry that momentum over into the Orlando challenge. See if all those tips and tricks I used there worked. For the most part, I would say about 80% work. Orlando has a heavy crosswind, and flying in low and slow, that crosswind really beats you up. For those that have been watching for a couple minutes, you can see that as I get closer to the runway, the aircraft becomes a bit harder to control, and that is really because of the crosswinds. You know, so I'm gonna maintain this approach here, line up with the runway, and make it happen. It's in Southeast Asia. All right, so yeah, I think I was correct for like the Indonesia areas, which is Southeast Asia, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks. You could see the aircraft. It's bouncing up and down. And again, I'm already flared 5 degrees here. 5, 6 degrees. So again, I want to fly in low Looks like I'm gonna have to truly command power here. See, I have power lower to dive down. Increasing power. Slow the rate of descent. I'm at 0 feet per minute. So now I have full control, right? I can dip us low. 10. 0 feet per minute. Ooh, nope, that's not gonna cut. That was not great. That was not good. That was not good. I don't know. Okay. So normally I'm landing with power on. I'm not cutting power. I need the power to maintain that 0 feet per minute. And what happened here was I noticed that I started to balloon, so I cut the power. And I think I still overshot the landing, and it was still like 250 feet per minute. You're flying American Airlines a 777-300ER. That's awesome. Oh wow, I didn't think it was that great for that kind of score. I thought it would have been like 1.1 million. Let's give it another shot. My country's in the northeast of Thailand and also its neighboring country. That's awesome. Appreciate you tuning in from Myanmar. Hit that sub button if you're not already subbed. How much wind? Why is the computer repeating that? What is wind? So the crosswind is right here, 19 knots, which is ridiculous. It's got us, going all over the place. That's what that is. And what is the computer saying? The computer keeps saying glide slope, which is pretty much the approach into the runway. You see those 4 red pappy lights? It's pretty much telling me, hey, you're not following the right path into the runway, which is exactly my goal.
2,500.
Gonna pitch up. What time is it? All right. I do have to end stream in about 20 minutes. Got a couple things to take care of. What are you playing? This is Flight Simulator 2024. And we're doing a landing challenge here in Orlando. Yesterday, I did get 6th place for Sao Paulo, Brazil. Same aircraft. So thank you for the follow. So today I'm just trying to carry that momentum over into the Orlando challenge, being that it's the same aircraft. The parameters are almost the same. However, there's a lot more crosswind with this approach, or at least this airport. And I've flown a little too close here to the left, but it's all right. See, glide slope, I'm already too low. And that's why it's yelling out, glide slope, glide slope. I have no idea how to shut that off. Let me know in the comments if you know how. I've tried the warning buttons, all of that, nothing cuts it off.
You're landing in Orlando.
Yep. This is the landing challenge in Orlando, 19 knots of crosswind. Fairly strong crosswind. Pull out the HUD. We're on the HUD. So you can see what I'm actually aiming for is to come down here. Not all the way into the trees, obviously, but I'm trying to come down here super low, and then my approach will shift towards the end of the runway and glide right in to kiss the runway. But to make this happen, I have to fly in low. All right, see, got that target. We're right on target.
40, 30, 10.
Look at that. Look at that. See what I mean? At the end of the runway, 100 feet per minute. Ooh, trying to maintain that. Let's go. 50. Ah, it was 50. It was 50 and I overshot. Still right on center line, which is great, but it was overshot. Once you overshoot the landing, your points are going to take a hit. butter. Yeah, I think it was still butter. I just overshot the landing. 1.3 million. Man. Drop some likes, folks. Give me some encouragement. I know we can do better. Hit that follow button, hit that sub button, give it a thumbs, give the stream a thumbs up if you're checking this out via YouTube. Thank you so much for that follow. All right, we're shutting off autopilot. I'm gonna fly us in pretty aggressively. I'm gonna come in a lot lower than I normally do and get down into the weeds, if you will, and glide it right in. I am definitely descending very aggressively, 2,500 feet per minute. At least I'm losing speed. That's the flap's job. As I get lower, I'm gonna start rolling in some additional power. That'll slow the rate of descent. Also pitch up slightly for trim up. See, and we only stopped our rate of descent to got it down to around 1,800, 2,000. All right, we're at 25 degrees of flaps. Let's extend to 30. Bring our speed down to 145, 130. Just all depends. Let's roll in some additional power as well. Yep, I don't care about the glide slope. I'm flying in low and slow on purpose. I'm gonna go with 30 degrees of flaps instead of 40. That should help with the crosswinds. It's just gonna make power control or speed control a bit more difficult. We'll see. 140 knots. 37. 35. 34. Thank you for the follow. Oh, come on, winds, come on. Thank you for the follow. Giving it more power. Trying to maintain the proper glide slope, or at least for my landing path. Forget the glide slope or the airport. Ooh, crosswinds pushing us down. Look at that, 0 feet per minute. See, the trick is get low and then maintain 0 feet per minute, and even the 0 feet per minute is not really 0. Look how low I am. Maintaining better control this time because the additional speed and less flaps. Ooh, look at that crosswind pushed us right off to the right. Look at that. I'm gonna pull my last set of flaps right here. Oh, oh, oh. 100, 150, something like that for that landing. It's the crosswinds. It's very difficult here with these crosswinds. Let's get us on the center line. Maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't have pulled that last set of flaps. Maybe I should have kept...
At J only because it's super dangerous.
Maybe I should have kept 30 degrees of flaps. In real life, sure, you're not flying in low and slow. This is a video game, though. Ooh, that was still a higher score than I thought. Your plane must be on center line, and the PAPI must have 2 white lights, 2 red for the glide slope warning to shut up. Yeah, I know. I'm disregarding the PAPI lights. You see the high scores? A little faster than usual. Yeah, I dived in quicker. The nose didn't slam. Sometimes what you see on screen is not the same. Yep. So far, folks, I got high scores. I do it low and slow. That's how I get it done. I don't care about the PAPI lights.
2,500.
I truly don't care about the pappy lights. I'm flying in low and slow. So far, my personal best for this landing challenge is 1.6. I got close to it so far. For Sao Paulo, I got 1.893. So that put me at number 6 in the world for Sao Paulo. So I'm trying to carry that momentum over for this challenge here. Looks like you're flying over flooded America. Yeah, the swamp, Florida, the Florida swamp. Oh, my coffee's probably ice cold. Yep, nothing like cold coffee.
1,000. Glide slope.
See, there's that glide slope warning again. I don't care. I don't care about the glide slope, people.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
The glide slope is not going to help you get high scores.
Glide slope. 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 Glide slope.
I'm not using the HUD. So far, all my best scores are without the HUD.
Glide slope.
Glide slow.
Glide slope.
No, glide slope.
Glide
SLOPE.
Glide slope.
Here's my cold coffee in my I donut care cup.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
That's how I feel about the glide slope and the pappy lights. I do not care. All right, let's set that right there. I do not care.
Glide slope. Glide 200. Glide slope.
You will be a great pilot.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what? Obviously, in real life, I wouldn't be doing this.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
But this is about high scores. This is
What
not
does that
about
mean?
Glide slope.
passing an exam or anything like that. What does what mean? The glide slope? That means I'm not following the correct path to the runway according to the regulations.
100. Glide slope. 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 Glide slope.
At tilde you so?
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. 20. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. 10.
Ah, man, that was 200 and a little lopsided. Now I feel like the exposure is too low. Now I feel like it's dark. The screen is
landing.
dark. Oh, no, no, it wasn't rough. Trust me, it wasn't rough.
It's firm, I think. I want to become a pilot.
That wasn't a rough landing. Not at 200 feet per minute. Definitely not. See, 1.3 million. You're not getting a score this high with a rough landing. Bye-bye
You're way
landing
too
gear.
down.
You're way too down. Yeah, no, not really. How much money is the setup? So I didn't buy it all in one shot, but over time between the computer, the screen, the control surfaces, you know, the VR, the rudders I have, you know, all the different things, all together, I just rounded up to 10K. But, you know, I didn't pay for it all in one shot. It was just all over time. I got the computer first, you know, heavy duty computer with an RTX 4090. I used to have different monitors, then I
game, to
got
be
this
honest.
monitor, then I got the
Wow,
control
that's a lot.
surfaces. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's pretty close to spending what I would spend in real life to get the PPL. And you still need some type of practice, so it still works out the same in my opinion. Unless you're going to a pilot school full time, then yeah, I get a lot of practice out of the sim to then take it to the real world.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
But I'm only part-time, you know, part-time flight simmer and part-time PPL.
Glide slope. 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 Glide
Sounds good.
Wide slope, 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 wide
The
slope.
faster speeds is really helping. 140 knots, I can literally control the plane a lot better at 140. Because at 130, once you start getting under, the plane starts just bouncing all over the place because of the crosswind. All right, I'm at a point where I can pitch up or down. Ooh, there's the crosswinds. Yeah, pushing us up, pushing us down. I need to decrease some power. I'm a little too fast. 143. There we go. Getting down to 140. Maintaining that center line lineup though, that's the key. That and the low and slow. I want to say low and slow is really the
Glide
key.
slope.
Yeah, we don't care about the glide slope. Ooh, crosswind. Crosswinds. Oof. Oh, we kind of lost it. Let me see if I can save it.
At Youth Flight Simulator 24.
$150, $200. I cut power. I didn't want to cut power, but the way the approach was coming in like that, the only thing I could do to save it was to do that. I feared if I would have gave more power to alleviate the rate of descent, it would have backfired. Man, taking a while to stop now with that higher speed. Takes a little longer to get us to stop. What is the score? 1.5. Not bad, not bad. And that was with cutting the power. I think that's because our accuracy was better. It's just that 200 feet per minute. You know, I saved us. Put it that way from getting a worse score. Game name. This is Flight Sim 2024. This will be my last attempt, folks. I do have to log off, so let's give this my all. I'll stay quiet. We're gonna be doing the same things we've been doing. Again, low and slow. I'm gonna put this back up, maybe -1. It still feels dark. Look how dark it is in the cockpit, and then how bright it is outside. There are lights, cockpit lights. I forget where they're at. I think they're up there or down here, maybe. This one.
I play Real Flight Simulator by Rordos.
I forget where the lights are at on this aircraft. I thought it was one of these guys. Background. See, all of these are up. I thought one of those was the lights. I'm a little off glide path. Let's pull this way. Deploy a set of flaps. Give it a little more thrust. There we go. There's the main panel. Which, you know, turned on some brightness here, but still, I feel like it's... I forget where the dome light is for the cockpit. I think it's... Oh, here it is. And that didn't do much either. It helped us out some.
Which processor and video card?
RTX 4090, i9, i9 300KF to be exact, and 32 gigs of RAM.
wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, wide slope.
I can
What does
actually
glide
get better
slope mean?
graphics out of here, but it's just more difficult because of the doing a live stream at the same time.
Wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, 100, wide slope.
Something happened where my trim reset to 0, but luckily I caught it. I just realized I was having to pull back on the yoke way
At
too much.
Vexna, he's a lot too low.
Yep, I'm flying low on purpose. We'll see what this score is like.
Wide slope, 20, wide slope, wide slope, wide slope, 10.
Woo! That was 0. Touchdown at 0. Holy shit, Taki Mushrooms, Batman. That was a touchdown at 0. Hopefully it was on target. You never know with that 0 approach. Cut off the reverse thrusters, speed brake, she'll come to a stop. Lost center line a little bit. There we go. That gotta be a new world record for myself. Oh my god, bro, that was a 0 feet per minute approach. How is that not a better score? Like, dude, that was 0 feet per minute.
6.7 likes.
Awesome. Appreciate the likes, folks. Barely even noticed he touched down, right? That's how smooth the landing was. It was at 0 feet per minute. I must have overshot the landing a bit, the target, which is why, whatchamacallit. I must have overshot the landing some, which is why the score is where it's at. I'm gonna give it one more attempt and then I'm done for now, folks. I might be back on later tonight. Unfortunately, I won't be on tomorrow, Saturday or
How much
Saturday.
was the yoke?
Might be able to get some playtime in Sunday. The yoke and throttle quadrant, these two together was $550. Now it's cheaper. I think you could get them both together for $350, depending on the time of year, wherever you're at, if it's on sale. But when I bought them, it was $550. Let's give this some more thrust.
1,000.
Is this a PC setup?
Yes. RTX 4090, 32 gigs of RAM, and an i9 300KF. Appreciate everyone tuning in again. I'm Final Approach POV, aka Shut Up Shush in game. And I'm trying to get high scores. Let's go. This is why I'm flying in low and slow. I don't care about the glide slope. I don't care about the pappy lights. I'm just trying to get a high score here. Ooh, crosswind is disgusting. Wow, look at that. How much is pulling the aircraft to the right and dipping it under. 19 knots. Woo. I need to be at 50 over these lights. And I barely hit 100 now. This needs to be, there we go, 50. All right. 40, 30. Ah, bro. Come on, man. Too much power. It was too much power. much power on landing. And we're starting to lag a bit. I don't know why the aircraft is pulling left also. That's a bit weird. ATC tower in the background. Power down. Ah, 1.4 million.
Dig.
You know what? Let's give it one more shot. Let's give it one more shot. Appreciate the follows, guys. All those new followers are motivating me to give it another shot. We'll give it another shot. Your tires would be punctured if that was real. Hi. Yeah, I don't think you. You know, sometimes looks can be deceiving. All these landings are smooth. That is why they're 1,000,000-point landings. If they, you know, you're not gonna get a smooth landing and it be 1,000,000. I mean, I'm sorry, you're not gonna get a hard landing and then it's 1,000,000 points. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. Oh wait, the dome light was up here. Oh, stop it, you. Sync rate, sync rate. I don't care about the sync rate, bro. Let's go. We're flying her in. This feels like I'm flying a Honda, in a good way. It's not a bad thing.
Make a butter landing.
I'm churning the dairy right now.
Hi. What does glide slope mean?
It's warning me that I'm off the path of the glide slope, which it's kind of hard to see, but there's the PAPI lights, 4 red lights. It's warning me that I'm off the proper glide path to land. But I don't care. I'm aiming for world records here, so I'm flying in low and slow. I don't care about the glide slope. I just care about getting a high score.
Oh, all right.
Doing this is really difficult. Low and slow like this.
Is this Orlando?
Yes. Ooh, come on, I'm pushing left. I'm pushing left.
Hi.
Oof.
Too low.
I'm fine. 150. Right on target too. That off center line just now, that was me with the yoke by accident. Whatever. It's all good. Everything else was smooth. Put us a little back on center line and cut the reverse thrusters. Welcome to Orlando, folks. We're gonna drop you off at Disney. Whew, close to my world record again, or close to my personal record, that 1566. Folks, hit that follow button if you're not already doing so. I do gotta log off. Poor power lines. No, I didn't hit anything. It'll usually fail the mission. Doing it low. Yeah, in real life, you don't want to necessarily do it. But folks, hit that follow button if you want to continue seeing high scores. I'll